Hello everybody, welcome back to another Expeditions Guide. Today we're going to be going around and gathering all the upgrades in the Sonoran Desert. And as usual with my upgrade videos, I have a full fleet of trucks, so we're going to go ahead and show you how to get to these upgrades with just one set of truck deployments. So I have the Com Marshal right here, and then over on this other outpost I have the Hornet, the Sierra, and the Scout 800, and we're going to be taking these trucks on different adventures. Starting off, we're going to head to this upgrade with the Com Marshal. And then we're going to head to this one and this one with the Hornet. And then the Zero and the Scout are going to go up and get this one, and this one over here. So that is just the general route. Let me talk more about these upgrades as we get going. So the first upgrade we are heading to go collect is the Advanced Winch for your larger trucks. The Bandit, the AFIM, the A&K Civilian, trucks like that. So we're going to go ahead and make our way over there and go collect these upgrades. So first thing we're doing is leaving from the central outpost. We're going to go ahead and make our way down the hill here. Just like that. We're just going to go nice and easy down the hill. Climb over these rocks. And just continue to make our way down here. After that, we're going to continue along the ridge line here. Alright, once we get over these rocks, this is where things get a little bit tricky. We want to go right in between these rocks here. Probably use this tree just to pull us over. There we go. Also, for note, I have anchors on all of these trucks. Okay. That's annoying. I've got anchors on all the trucks in case we need them. And on top of that, we are going to be building a bridge and clearing a rock clearing. So in order to follow this route, you're going to want to make sure you have at least 150 spare parts, and I will show you those when we get there. So we're going to go ahead and drop down into this little crevice here and then make our way down this hill. Nice and easy. We're going to get down to the bottom of this hill here. And then we're going to head to the left to go upriver. And where we're trying to get to is right over there. You can see that sunken construction machinery over there. So we're just going to follow the path along the little pond here and head right on over to our first upgrade. Now this is the Advanced Winch. As I mentioned, this is your bigger trucks, the Force, Bandit, Civilian, Step, and the all-new Albatross. So with that upgrade, it is time to swap trucks. So we're going to swap to the AFIM Hornet and head on off to another adventure. The next upgrade we're heading to go get is the TRM1 tires. These are a set of tires for the Con Marshal, the Yar, and the Collie Bug. So we're going to head over and get that upgrade first. So what we're going to be doing for this upgrade is heading down the hill here and making our way up over there. So from the southeastern outpost, we're just going to go across this crack in the ground here. Make our way over to this little pond. Dip right through here and climb up the other side. Climb over this rock here. And right over here, we are going to find a path downwards. We're going to go ahead and make our way down this path to get all the way down to the bottom by the river here. Alright, once we get all the way down to the bottom, we're going to head to the left here. And we're going to follow this dried out river for just a little bit here. I got stuck on the rock there. There we go. Alright, so we're just going to follow this river. This river does get kind of muddy, so I'm trying to stay as much onto the shoreline as we can. Obviously, we got to get into the water a little bit here. We're just going to throw this thing in low plus with some diff lock. So we got to get around these trees. This part is kind of slow going here, but as you can see, we are just chugging along here. And once we get to this upper ground, we should be able to pick up a little bit more speed here. And that is going to allow us to climb on up out of here. Use this tree, just pull us up out of here. There we go. Alright, next up, we're going to just continue along this river here. Just going to go a little further down right here. Once again into the mud. And then we can climb the hill. We're just going to climb up this hill here. And once we make it to the top, that is going to be our upgrade that we are after. And there you have it. That is the TRM1 tires for the Yar, Marshall, and the Pug. The next upgrade we're heading to go get is the UOD2 and TRO2 tires. These tires are going to be usable on the S1960, the Loadstar, the Step, and the Crocodile, as well as the Collie Pug. So in order to get to this one, we're just going to head back down the hill. And from here, we're just going to make our way back across the swamp that we used to get over here. And actually, when we're going this way, we're actually going to be able to jump up onto the ground here and get a little speed, so we don't really have to crawl through the mud as much. As much. We're still going to have to get into the mud here. That is going to be A-okay. So we're just going to crawl through this. Right up until we can get the grip on the shoreline here. And from here, we're going to continue on our way. And And what we're going to do this time is head up the hill on our left side. So we're going to go ahead and make our way up this hill. And once we get to the top of the hill, we're going to make our way through the rocky pass. And I apologize, I seem to be getting some weird frame rate issues since I have 4 trucks on the map. Usually that doesn't happen, but it also seems to be kind of coming and going. So I do apologize if the video itself comes out a little choppy. It just seems to be an issue with having multiple trucks on the map. But anyway, the routes work the same either way. We'll show you how we get there. So once we get past the rocky pass, we're going to make our way down this hill. And once we get down to the bottom, we're going to go ahead and go across this river. So we're just going to nice and slowly crawl across the river here. And from here, we're going to head up this hill. And then we're going to continue to head further up the hill here. And we're going to be doing a little bit of zigging and zagging as we climb our way up this hill. Alright, once we make it to the top of the hill, we have to make our way across these giant crevices in the ground here. So we're going to go all the way to the right edge here. And we're just going to jump across here. And we're going to go right over here to go over this crack in the ground here. And then from here, we're going to go right down here. And that is going to allow us to climb up the other side here. Come on, we're like right there. Come on. Anyway, right here you can grab the tires. These are the UOD2 tires, as well as the TRO2 tires for the Collie Pug. With this upgrade gathered, we're going to head on over and grab the Ciro 72. And we're going to pull the Scout 800 with us, and we're going to follow this path over this way up onto this hill. We're going to take the Ciro over to get this upgrade. When we head to get this upgrade, which is the HK12 TEM engine, you are going to need an anchor to get over there. And I will show you why when we get over there. But you are absolutely going to need an anchor in order to get up there. So with the trucks in tow, we're going to head on over this way from the southern outpost. And we are going to very carefully pull our trucks down the hill here. I've actually got the engine on a little bit here because that is going to stop it from just rolling down at crazy neutral speed. Just go all the way down to the bottom here. Just go nice and easy. So we want to go around this corner to the left here. So we're going to climb right on over this rock and tree branch. And now I can go ahead and shut the scout off. So we're going to go ahead and make our way along this river here. This is not going according to plan, by the way. Alright, new plan. I'm just going to leave it there. That's fine. Changing my plan on the fly here. I got the truck stuck. Alright, continuing on. We are heading towards the HK12 TEM, which is an improved engine for the Step and the Bandit. Or no, the Bandit and the ANK. Sorry, my bad. So anyway, we're just going to go right across this little swamp here. And what we're going to do is make our way up over here. And we're going to go up this climb. Right here. And we're going to grab onto this tree branch up ahead, and that is going to pull us all the way up. Do not want to go over these rocks. There we go. Climb up here. And then from here, we're going to climb up some more. Go right across here. We're going to grab this tree to pull us up over the gap. And then we're going to make our way up over this way. Climb over these rocks. And then make our way down here. Continue up over this way. We've got one more ridge to climb up here. And we're going to climb up over this hill and back down. And then up over to the right here. And this is where we're going to need an anchor placed in order to get across this gap. So I am going to drive right on up over here. I'm going to put the anchor down right here. That is going to just pull us up over here. Just like that. That's going to pull us up and over the ledge. From here we can make our way around these trees. And right on over here is going to be our next upgrade. That is the HK12 TEM engine for the Bandit and the ANK Civilian. Alright, so next up, I'm going to go ahead and jump back into my Scout 800 here. And it seemed to have shifted to nighttime. So let me go ahead and swap that back to morning so you guys can see a little better. And basically what we're going to do is bring the Scout 800 over to that climb that we used to get to the top of that hill. And then we're going to follow a slightly different path over there. So once again, we're going to just go ahead and make our way across the swamp here. And then we're going to climb up this hill. Mountain even, if you will. Use this tree branch that's going to pull us up. Go around these rocks. Just like we did before. And then we're going to climb up and over. And just like last time, we're going to go over here and use this tree to pull us up. And when we get down here, instead of going to the left and following the path we took with the Zero, we're actually going to continue onwards along the ridge. So we're going to go ahead and climb up here. And just for a point of reference, here's where we're at. We're going to be following this path along the ridge line. And that is going to get us over here to our next upgrade, which we are after. And then the final one is up over here. The next upgrade we're heading to go get is the Offroad kit for the Bandit and the ANK. So we're just going to make our way across this ridge line here. Just very carefully climb up these ledges. And we're going to head over here and build a bridge. This is that bridge I was talking about earlier in the video. So we go ahead and build the bridge. Once the bridge is built, we're going to go ahead and go right across the bridge. Just made it across the bridge. We're going to head on down here by these trees. All the way over to the left here, climb down these rocks, and climb up these rocks on the other side. And we're going to zip across the plateau here, and head on down over right between these trees. Go right through this gap in the rocks here. It's going to get us down here. And then we're going to follow this little path through the rock ledges here. We're going to follow this all the way through and then climb up onto the plateau. We're going to head all the way down to the end here by these trees. And then we're going to just kind of slowly drive off the cliff here. And up ahead is a rock clearing we need to clear. This will be another 75 spare parts to clear this out. Alright, with that cleared, we're going to go ahead and make our way through the now opened up rocky pass here. A little pressure down. Is that going to help us? I think it is. Go. There's just not a ton of grip going up here. So we're just going to keep this thing on low pressure for now. Use that tree. It's going to give us a little bit of grip, or it's just going to roll us over. Alright. Pull us over with that tree. There we go, that's fine. Everything's fine. Alright, so what I wanted to do was go up right through these rocks here. And we're going to make our way over here. And now we can go ahead and turn the tire pressures back up. Because we are done with the sketchy climbs for a little bit. So we make our way past these tents here. And make our way down here to another rock clearing. But we're not going to clear these rocks yet. We're just kind of heading down to where they are. And we're going to make a big old U-turn. And what we're going to do is head up by these trees. And we're going to just climb right on over these rocks here behind the trees. That's going to get us onto this upper ridge here. We're going to head down the left side here. And here you have it. The off-road gearbox for the A&K Civilian and the KRS Bandit. Now, the final upgrade we're heading to go get is the lift kit for the Bandit and the Civilian. So to make our way over there, we got to go ahead and get turned around and get off of this ridge. It's not wanting to play nice right now. So I'm just going to put this anchor down. And it is just going to pull us up where we need to go. So we're going to climb back over these rocks. Back past the tree. Head on down and go to the right here. Alright, once we make it to the bottom, we're going to just kind of follow this just series of rivers and cracks. Let's make our way across it here. Right on over here, we'll be able to follow the path down. Climb over these rocks. And we're just going to follow the water for a little bit here. Grab this tree, and then it's going to pull us up out of here. And from here, we're going to head down the hill over to another swampy area. And here we're just going to go right across the water. The mud here is less severe than some of the other mud pits we have seen on this adventure so far. And let me tell you, the issues I have been having in this attempt to record the video, I did not have any of these issues in testing, so kind of frustrating, but I hope it's still helpful for you guys. It's just, unfortunately, the nature of the beast with doing these upgrade videos is, you can only collect the upgrades once. A lot of times with, expedition videos or contractor task videos that I do for you guys, if something just goes horribly wrong sometimes, those I can just restart without finishing them and get you guys a clean run. But upgrades, man, I only have one shot to actually do these. So it is kind of frustrating when things don't necessarily go according to plan. Especially with the amount of testing and routing I do to try to get a good route for you guys to get these upgrades, and then just having something go wrong like we had with the getting the scout stuck, and the con marshal was flipped over on me, and some of those things. Those do get a little frustrating when that happens. So I hope you guys don't mind. But it also shows, hey, I'm not necessarily perfect by any means, but I do my best. I am really good at, getting these routes together for you guys. And maybe, maybe I can break these up into just individual upgrade fetching instead of trying to do these all in one video. Maybe that would be helpful for you guys. I'm not sure. But, yeah. Just a little brainstorming on it. I know this is kind of my format right now. We got a chance to change some things up. But I hope this is helpful as we are closing in on our final upgrade here. And there we have it. That is your lift kit for the A&K Civilian and the KRS Bandit. So, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.